Did you know that the third highest containing nicotine vegetable on earth is tomatoes? Every red tomato that you've ever eaten has nicotine in it. Did you know that green tomatoes have 10 times the amount of nicotine as red tomatoes? Did you know that bell peppers, cauliflower, celery, zucchini, all nightshade vegetables have tons of nicotine? In fact, that whole group of foods, nightshade vegetables, has the second highest amount of nicotine, only second to tobacco. Now, this one should shock you. Have you ever eaten a potato chip or mashed potatoes or a baked potato or French fries, Laura Lynn?
I have.
Did you know that white potatoes have nicotine in them? And every time you've eaten potatoes, you're sucking down nicotine. Now, my question for you is why do they continue to make us so scared of nicotine and tobacco if it's in our veggies?
How should I put this nicely? This video was not the sharpest crayon in your box, but it sure was colorful, I guess. Let's ask ChatGPT how much nicotine is found in nightshades and how that compares to, well, a cigarette. By the way, potatoes are also a part of nightshades. How much nicotine is in nightshades and white potatoes? How does that compare to a cigarette? Well, there's nicotine in nightshades, that is true, but let's skip right to the part in which we are comparing how much white potatoes, for example, you have to eat in order to match the nicotine content of one single cigarette. You would have to eat 6.7 kilograms. That's roughly around 15 pounds of white potatoes to match the nicotine absorbed from a single cigarette. This fear-mongering about nutrients has to stop. I don't know whether he wants us to stop eating nightshades or whether he wants us to smoke, but neither is a good message. It's the dose that makes the poison. If you drink too much water or if you breathe in too much oxygen, you could die. But in the right doses, those two are perfectly healthy for us. Just because an ingredient is present in a food item doesn't necessarily mean that that food item as a whole is not healthy. That's not how it works. You don't just absorb one ingredient from a single food item. You absorb a plethora of different ingredients. And these ingredients have different interactions with each other and hence have the potential to have significant health benefits or can pose a health risk. That is why you should not pay any attention to people that are fear-mongering about single ingredients. That is not helpful. Both confusion and fear can have negative impacts on one's eating behavior. We should be really careful about the messages that we are putting out on social media. What are your thoughts about this topic? Feel free to let me know in the comment section. Thanks for watching and I'll see you during my next video.